Americans never warmed to Trump the man. Now they disapprove of his presidency. Washington, D.C. Donald Trump appears to be suffering from what political scientists call the 6-year itch as the United States heads towards the November midterm elections. The phrase does not refer to a medical condition, but rather to the long-established trend in American politics in which presidents in their second term endure heavy losses during midterm contests. Despite the 4-year gap between his presidencies, Trump now finds himself firmly in that familiar and politically hazardous position. The president openly acknowledged this reality during a campaign rally in Iowa last week, a traditionally Republican-leaning Midwestern state where a potentially competitive Senate race is looming, and 3 of the state's 4 seats in the House of Representatives are up for grabs. You know, the worst thing about the midterms is the fact that no matter what happens, Trump told supporters, even if you're a good president, in the last 50 years they've only won it twice. Whether Democrat or Republican, whoever wins the presidency struggles in the midterms. The only modern exceptions came in 1998, when public backlash against the attempted impeachment of the popular President Bill Clinton buoyed Democrats, and in 2002, when Republicans benefited from a surge of nationalist sentiment following the September 11th attacks and in the run-up to the Iraq War. Historical patterns, however, are not Trump's only challenge. Opinion polls consistently show him deeply unpopular with voters, with close to 60% of Americans disapproving of his performance in office. Meanwhile, recent special elections suggest Republican candidates are significantly underperforming, trailing by an average of 13 points compared with Trump's margin of victory in the 2024 presidential election. Nevertheless, Republicans are not without hope. The 2026 electoral map largely favours the GOP, which is defending majorities in both the House of Representatives and the Senate. In the Senate, only one Republican senator up for re-election represents a state carried by Democratic presidential candidate Kamala Harris in 2024, Susan Collins of Maine. The 4-term senator faces a highly competitive race against the eventual winner of a fiercely contested Democratic primary between Governor Janet Mills and progressive challenger Graham Plattner. Most independent analysts rate the contest as a toss-up. By contrast, Democrats are defending seats in 2 states won by Trump. In Georgia, the nation's youngest senator, Jon Ossoff, 38, is seeking a second term. In Michigan, Democrats face a bruising 3-way primary following the decision of incumbent Senator Gary Peters to retire, setting the stage for a fiercely contested race.